early taste of winter is on the way. We are ending off the month of November with a blast of Arctic air. Arctic air means you can enjoy or maybe partake in some weather experiments like this. Have you ever seen a bubble freeze in the cold conditions? This can usually happen when it's around -20. Well, some places in the upcoming days are going to feel more like -20. We'll tell you who could experience those temperatures in just a moment. But take a look at this footage. This is hoarfrost, which was experienced back in November 2024 out in Calgary. And this goes to show last year, around the same time of year, Calgary experienced some cold conditions. Well, it's going to get even colder in the upcoming days. Amandeep Purewal is going to dive into the forecast details. Aman, I am a summer lover. When I think about cold air, I just get a chill already. Now, where across the country is going to experience this air first, and how long is this going to last?
Well, when we were taking a look at the forecast, I was definitely getting the chills because Western Canada, brace yourselves, temperatures are going to be plummeting quite downwards in the long range forecast. And this cool air, though, will settle in across the west. And not to worry, Eastern Canada, you'll get a taste of this cool air that will push towards the east as we end off the week of November and start you off to December. But when we think about Arctic air, we perhaps associate it with the polar vortex. But in fact, this is going to be a little piece that will be migrating from the north downwards. And just reminding you what a polar vortex is, it's a huge spinning pool of extremely cold air that is sitting high in the atmosphere above the Arctic. So this is not what we're going to worry about for now, but this will definitely be felt across the Prairie provinces as an example. Take a look. Sunday afternoon, areas across the southern Prairie provinces, quite a nice forecast in store for you. Lethbridge, even perhaps double-digit temperatures. But this is the kick as we take you through next Sunday. This will definitely give you a wake-up call that you'll need all your winter layers ready, even the winter tires, because we are trending well below seasonal. Just highlighting areas across Calgary as an example, -17 is perhaps your forecast high. So we'll keep a very close eye here on the temperature trend for you. And this will be quite prominent even heading into the long range. As we head through this week, notice the 0-degree line. We're staying well below it. So it's even prominent for areas across Yellowknife down to Winnipeg. So winter weather is definitely coming up.
Well, Western Canada will be experiencing that chill sooner than later. Now, you mentioned Eastern Canada. The cold air is going to start to settle in. When will that start to be felt?
Well, that's going to slowly start to push in as we end off this week. And notice the temperatures are not going to be as cold as Western Canada, and that's all courtesy due to the temperatures moderating as the cold air moves towards the east. So we kind of got lucky for us across the east. We'll still feel the cool down as temperatures were quite mild the last couple of days, and this is also going to be bringing in the return of snow in the forecast. So just providing you a long range forecast across Eastern Canada. Notice we're getting into more of those purples, and that's going to be quite heavy towards Northern Ontario. Now across Southern Ontario, we'll get the return of lake effect snow, and it's quite long range for us to really mention who will see the heaviest bulk of snow. But this is just a heads up that use the time of the dry weather to prepare yourself as we'll get into more dicey conditions. Now, this is going to be coming in with 2 low pressure systems that will be merging in, and we're in fact going to be tapping into moisture coming in as of Tuesday. So widespread rain is in store across southern Ontario, but notice across the north, a heavy swath of snow is going to be in store. And as this low pressure slowly moves towards the east, that's going to kick in lake effect once again Wednesday into the weekend. And this is quite a great sign that winter is on the way. And in fact, the winter forecast is being released this Wednesday. So make sure to join us.